Happy Monday, everyone. Let's start by asking the question that we love to ask right here at Shop Talk. How do men and women like us who work hard at their jobs, are kind to their coworkers, and are always willing to go the extra mile, continue to find joy in their work, get recognized for their contribution, and start each and every Monday with more passion and purpose? That is the question, and this show will give you the answers. I'm Dr. Dawn, and welcome to the Monday Huddle. If you're a first-time viewer, I'm the CEO and founder of Dr. Dawn Shop Talk. And as we like to say here at Shop Talk, let's talk shop, shall we? In other words, let's talk about all those issues that we know can affect our success. And as a productivity coach, you guys, I am so excited about that issue that I've created a powerful 4-step process to help you increase your productivity, your possibility, and potential. So be sure to check out our Taking Charge Signature Series right there on our website and book your free consultation today. That way, you and I can get started right away in making sure that you're taking charge of your life at work and at home. All right, you guys, let's get to it. Today, we're finishing up our series on how to turn any job into your dream job, where I've shared with you some of my favorite behind-the-scenes insider secrets on how to do just that. If you missed last week's episode, it was all about putting your big pants on and having that difficult conversation with your boss, okay? So be sure to check that out if you missed last week's episode. And in our 2 previous episodes, we talked about the power of the dream job mindset. And then we started the week before that with understanding what it really was that you were looking for. So if you missed any of those previous episodes, you guys, be sure to check that out because it really starts in that order. You got to start by thinking about what it is you're looking for. Then you create that powerful dream job mindset. Then you have to take that step once in a while to talk to the boss and see if there's some things that they can do to help you in making those changes. So that brings us to today. In today's episode is the power of setting your next goal by climbing the ladder first. But before I talk specifically about that, let's talk about the specialness of creating a goal and why it's so important. I've always loved the positivity of what goal setting really represents. Because think about it. When you set a goal in of itself, it really is hopeful, right? Because you're making plans for the future. And it's usually something that you really want to do. I think that's what's always appealed to me about goal setting. And as a result, I'm probably one of the few people out there who actually loves New Year's resolutions. I get so excited about that because I love the idea of a fresh start. I love the idea of a happy ending. I'm all about that. I really believe that goal setting can help you create that fresh start and get you closer to that happy ending. Why? Well, there's a couple reasons. Let's start with this one first. Goal setting really helps you map out what you want. And by doing that, you guys, it's really about sort of making plans on how to accomplish what it is you want to do. So by doing that, it really kind of helps you make plans to change the things that you want to change. I think another way that it's very powerful in giving you that fresh start and that happy ending is because it takes something that might be huge and overwhelming and breaks it down into smaller, more manageable steps. And that's definitely going to increase your chances of becoming successful in accomplishing that goal. All right, you guys, now where people go wrong, it's not their enthusiasm. Oftentimes they're very excited about that, especially at the beginning. That's one of the reasons why New Year's resolutions fail so often is everybody has tons of motivation at the beginning and it just kind of peters out in the end. So here's where they go wrong. They don't think about accounting for the goal ladder. Now you might be thinking, what? What on earth is the goal ladder? I've heard of climbing the corporate ladder, but what's a goal ladder? Well, you guys, there's tons of research about this, so let me share this with you, kind of sum it up for you in a nutshell. The goal ladder means that you'll be much more successful in actually accomplishing the goal, you guys, if you literally plan out the steps you need to take from beginning to end, but not just planning out what the steps are, but categorizing those steps in 3 different ways. We're going to call those our rungs, okay? The rung of the ladder that we're climbing up. So I want you to picture your goal at the top of that ladder and picture these 3 rungs. And it's going to take these 3 to get to that goal. Okay, in rung 1, it's going to be all about your current behavior. In rung 2, you're going to identify the behavior that you need to master. And in rung 3, you're going to really visualize what your targeted outcome is. All right, so let's start with that first rung. In the first rung, as you climb up it, I want you to think of these 3 things. Think about what it is you want to change, why you want to change it, and why is now the time you want to change it. So you guys, if you don't identify those 3 things alone, you might get stuck on that first rung and not get any higher in climbing up towards your goal. Okay, in the second rung, that's all about the behavior you need to master. So in other words, no matter what your goal is, whether it's in your professional life or personal life, you got to think about the skill set you need to get there. So identify what all those are, and then figure out if you need any training in any of that. And if it's something you don't really want to tackle, then maybe it's something you can farm out. And that way you can stay focused on your zone of genius. All right, so if you've mastered those first 2 rungs and trying to climb up to that goal, rung 3 is all about your targeted outcome. And here's where people go wrong too. They're not very specific about their outcome. You guys, the more specific you are, the much more likely you are going to be in terms of accomplishing it. Also, use the power of visualization. The research definitely backs this up. If you can become more and more specific about that visual, whether it's a vision board or you take pictures of things that inspire you that are really close to your goal, the more you use the power of visualization, the more it will feel like you will accomplish that goal and nothing will get in your way. If you truly tap in to the specifics of your targeted outcome and couple that with the power of visualization, oftentimes you can achieve your goal in much greater ways than you ever could have imagined. And wouldn't that just be wonderful? All right, you guys, that takes care of our series on making sure that you turn any job into your dream job and the power behind that. I hope you've enjoyed these tips. Don't forget, you guys, to show us some love on social media. We love it when you do that. Make sure you comment and share this video. Really helps me figure out what else that you would like to see. And definitely let me know if there's some other topics you'd like to see a little bit more of. All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Monday. I hope this helps you tackle the week ahead. And don't forget to join me, same time, same place, for your next episode of the Monday Huddle. Take care, everyone, and bye-bye.